I want to make a quick video, just to let you guys know like the difference, um, when you take off and you're not at home and you're in a new place in a new city and you don't have everything that you had before and you have to work with what you got. It gives you a certain type of drive that you don't normally get, right? And right now, since all I have is this opportunity that I'm making the most of, work, right? Since all I have is this, is all I'm focusing on, it's all I'm concentrating on. And when you have all the time that you need to do one thing or the other, and you focus on it, you put, thought and effort into it, things start to happen. Today, normally I get to talk to a family member, a friend, somebody. But since I don't have anybody to talk to here, I'm talking to the camera. Now, of course, I do have people to talk to, but like I said, I'm trying to exchange, a normal, everyday face for you guys, something new. And with that being said, things are happening, things are going well. Today was another day on the phones, and I got another couple of appointments, and they're solid appointments. They're people that are actually looking for a solution. They're qualified. They want the product. They see the need for the product, and the great thing about it is right now in my position, all I have to do is set the appointment, and there's people here to help me close the deal. And since that's what they're good at, I'm gonna try. I'm not trying, but I'm doing my best to put them in front of the best opportunity I can. Because at the end of the day, I want anybody who I'm setting an appointment to be confident knowing that that's a quality appointment, right? That's something I would want to run. So, with all, I'm just happy, I'm excited. This is just a really cool experience. If you like what you hear, like, share, and subscribe, and we'll get you some more videos. Comment, let me know what you want to see, let me know what you want to hear about, and we'll do some research and put some stuff together for you. But until then, thanks for your time, and hope you have a great day.
Solar as a Service can help eligible homeowners switch to solar easier than ever with no initial investment, where the solar panels get funded for select approved families in the state. This option allows families to receive all the benefits of going solar without having to worry about the cost, hassle, and maintenance of ownership. With Solar as a Service, the homeowner simply buys the electricity produced by the panels, not the panels themselves. And because they're using clean, renewable energy, the subsidies and grants provide a reduced rate for electricity compared to the power company's soaring rates. Most eligible families can get started with no money down so long as they meet the criteria, saving approximately 35 to 60% compared to what they were paying to the power company. Plus, with Solar as a Service, we will insure, monitor, maintain the system, and warranty your roof. So there are all the benefits of solar savings, with none of the headaches of paying cash or going into debt for solar panels. Moving? We have an entire team of professionals standing by to help you sell your solar home, transferring your solar savings to the new owner. Our service transfer specialists literally handle everything to make your move as easy as possible. Together, we're reinventing energy here in the state, one roof at a time. Hurry, click on the link to schedule your short solar savings consultation to see if you're eligible to enroll in this new program to start saving right away.
Yo, what's up, everybody? I got some really good news. With the help of my closer, Zach, to be specific. Appreciate you. Thank you very much for what you did. He was the one that ran my first appointment, and he closed it. Okay, so I came here with very little items. Okay, I told you in the first video, what I had. I've been sleeping in my truck. I've been showering at the gym, brushing my teeth at the gym, doing what I need to do to stay clean, to stay healthy. I've been eating salads and making my food here at my office at the WeWork, because it's just a shared space, right? But everything just seems to work out the way it needs to when you have faith, in the Creator, the one the one that's really pulling all the strings here, and prayer works. These skills that I developed over the course of 10 years from all the people that have helped me, they work. I just pulled down a $3,000 commission. Okay, and that's just awesome. I'll get my first paycheck on Tuesday next week, and it's Wednesday this the week before, and 2 weeks from now I'll pull in that commission check. And the cool thing about it, it's what do you call it? The cool thing about it is, I took a chance to come in here, and I just trusted myself that I was going to be able to make it work, make it happen, and I did. Okay, so what people need to understand is what you can really do with $3,000. You know what I mean? That's you can get in a place. You can pay your first and last month's rent if you need to. You can purchase a car, cash if you need to. There's cars out there for $3,000 that work and run and will get you from point A to point B, so you can be more productive. You can literally start a business from scratch with $3,000, because I'm showing you how to do it with 250. You know what I mean? So with all that being said, I just want to say that I'm very grateful, and I'm very thankful, and I know I'm not alone when I'm making these calls. I know I'm not alone here in the new city. If you're watching this and you like what you hear, like, share, and subscribe. And I'm going to try to do I'm going to bring you the best story, the best information that's available to me. With that being said, again, I just can't say thank you enough. Have a great night. Yo, what's up? This is Chief, and today is a new day. It's Thursday, and we're feeling good because things are happening. Appointments are getting set, calls are being made, deals are getting closed, commissions are being earned. This is what we want to see when we're starting a new business. Just action, progress, things like that. And just while we're on the topic, or while I'm saying the things, it's always good to change up your vocabulary and your speech patterns to include more positive word tracks in speech. What this does, it helps your internal being agree with the things that you're doing. It helps your mind, tell yourself that, you're going to feel good, you start feeling good. You tell yourself you're going to start being in shape, you're going to start doing those things that you need to do to get in shape. And start filling your speech patterns with positivity, and you're going to see, a lot of the good things are going to start happening. On my very last picture that I sent you guys on this video, it said something about a commission plan, right? Now, I just wanted to go over with you what I plan to do and how I plan to establish my business, right? So my business is Apache Underground. My business is AU Water Systems. My business is Underground Fitness PT, or Underground Fitness. UndergroundFitnessPT.com is the website, and my business is marketing, affiliate marketing, recruiting, sales, services. I'm a professional in whatever it is that I do, and I'm gonna continue being that person, right? And like I said, this is what I plan to do with my commissions on how I'm building my business, right? I came to the city with very little, and things are starting to happen because of the action I'm taking. And as we go along, we plan these things so then we can see our plan come into fruition, and that's how we track our progress. Short-term goals with my commissions, right? So this is anywhere from $500 to $5,000. Okay. When I start earning, which I already did, right? But things go in order. So when I begin to earn commissions, I was planning to do the following. Okay. Whatever I make, I automatically split it in half. Boom. This half goes this way, this half goes this way. And I'm going to explain why in just a little bit. Okay. So let's just say we have a $2,500 commission. Okay. When I have my Vivint hat on, right? When I'm dealing with solar, this is going to go into more of solar, right? So I'm going to reinvest 50% back into earning more sales. Okay. I'm not gonna let's just leave it at that. I want to invest 50% of my earnings back into the business. Okay. So for example, $2,500 commission, you split that in two, 50%, that's $1,250. Okay. So if you've ever made a website before, if you ever hosted a website before, you ever got one of those things going on before, just around how much it costs. For me, I can probably do it under $200, but let's give myself a little bit of leeway, a little bit of little bit more to work with, right? So I'm going to invest that $250 from the $1,250, and I'm going to create a website with web hosting, and it's going to be able to power a business. Okay, so that means it's going to be able to take online payments, it's going to be able to make appointments, it's going to be able to do this, that, and the other. So I'm down with that. Okay, so then I still have $1,000 to play with, to do upgrades on my business, because just my business right now is my truck, my backpack, basically, and that's it, and me, right? So I want to do some upgrades, so what do I need to do? What's on the agenda? How do I need to, what's next, right? When you're earning a business, when you're building a business, you need to get certain things in order, so you can start filing taxes, and saving money. So as you're building your business, you get accountants, you do all that stuff. So in the long run, you start saving money. I know it's like a headache right now, but it doesn't have to be. Okay, as long as it's planned out and you're doing the right thing. So the next thing I need to do after I start receiving my commissions, so I'm able to upgrade, because you can't upgrade until you start earning. So that's why it was so important to get on the phones early, start earning, and start, making this money. So now that I've done that, I need to get an EIN number, okay? And then after that, I need to create the actual entity, right? So the LLC, the Limited Liability Corporation, Limited Liability Company, whatever you want to call it, right? So then I can do a DBA, or doing business as, and I can name it whatever I want, or I can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 names for the same company, and if I want, I can have everything going right into one bucket, or I can spread it out, or whatever. And depending on how I want to, and this is all planning, right? Depending on how I want to do this, I could be getting these businesses ready for resale, right? So I built that website, or undergroundfitnesspt.com, right? And I've already started receiving leads. I already got some appointments set from that. And once I start earning on that, or maybe the DBA, I can start upgrading that one. I can set it up so it has its own EIN, its own LLC, its own trademark, its own business license, its own filings, and then when it's profitable and it's stable, I can take that business and I can sell it to somebody who is in the fitness industry. You got to think of how you can be doing these things. It's so much fun when you use your head, right? So use your noggin. And next thing is, since this is all for my solar business, I was just using the underground fitnesspt.com as a example, right? So, but we're still talking about solar because I got my solar hat on, right? So I still need to do all that. I mentioned all the things, EIN number, LLC, trademark, business licenses, on all my filings, right? And then after all that's done, my website, my business created. Now it's time to start generating some business, okay? Yes, there's business, but that's business that they're giving me. As much as I appreciate it, as much as I use it, and as much as I'm thankful for that, I know I can be more valuable generating leads, high quality leads that are reaching out to us instead of the vice versa, right? And that takes some marketing dollars. So with that extra $500, because the $250 for the website, $500 to build up the actual business, to create the entity, and then $500 for marketing ads, okay, and for marketing dollars. And once that's out, all I have to do is just be good, do good on following up and making sure these people are reached out to, and making sure they're helped, making sure that we're being the solution to their needs, right? Perfect. Now we still got that extra 50%. You're like, hey man, what are you going to do with that? Well, let me tell you. Okay, so with the remaining 50%, right away what I want to do is I'm going to use 50% of that. So a total of 25% from the whole pot, right? But 50% of the 50% that I set aside. Okay, and half of $1,250, $625. Yeah. Okay, so $625 is my take-home pay. I'm going to take home $625 from that $3,000 commission that I earned, or the $2,500 commission that I earned. Okay, and that's going to be my take-home pay. Why? Because my business is more important than what I need. Me personally, what I need a lot. why? Because I just want it. I'm not greedy, but I just know what's out there, and I want to put my hands on the things. I want to put my hands on as many experiences as I can, right? But at the same time, it doesn't take, you don't need money to do all that. So it's just nice to have it. Okay, but I'm gonna have $625. That's my take-home pay, and that's it's very humble, and I'd be happy with that, and that would last me as long as I needed to. Okay, because I'm fine, I'm good, and I'll keep on getting better and better and better. Okay, so that's how that goes. And the remaining 25%, what I'm gonna do is with my new EIN number, LLC, trademark, and business, and with that new entity I created, now I could take that over to XYZ Bank. Let's call it Apache Underground Finance, or Castro Capital Investments, or then I take that 600, the remaining 600, the last $625, that last 25%, and what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to deposit it or open that business bank account, and I'm going to let that sit in there. Okay, and that's going to do a couple things for me. One, that's going to show the bank the bank that my business is creating revenue. So it just helps me keep track. It'll help me acquire loans later for this purpose, that purpose, or the other. Let's call it location, transportation, fuel, and expenses, other expenses, like the other things I want to do in the long term. Okay, and part of this commission plan, there is a long term to it. Okay, so my long term plan is using the same formula from above, right? Because this is all in line here. Create a business. I'm doing that there. The entity, right? And I want to add a payroll. I want to make sure that anybody who wants to be an employee, is going to receive a check. Okay, is going to receive a payment for the time that they're exchanging with me, right? I want to make sure anybody who wants to be employed by Apache Underground or this entity that I'm building, I want to make sure that they have insurance, health insurance, medical insurance, dental, vision, things like that. Why? Is because people are in today's day, as they're learning the things that that I'm teaching, or even if they enjoy having a job or going to somewhere every day, I want to make sure that they're secure, they're safe, and they'll be stable for a long time to come, because I don't want high turnover. I want the same people that stick with me from day one to be with me through this entire process. Why? Because I heard a good quote today. People at the bottom, they compete. People at the top, they collaborate. Okay, so I that really resonated with me. I really felt something when I said that. So, or when I heard that. And then the last thing is I wanna be able to give anybody who is employed, and right, like, I'm gonna be collaborating with people, so I do business with other business people, other business owners, business to business type of thing, but and that's why I do a lot of like 1099 contracting and things like that. But for anybody who wants to be employed by my company, this entity that I'm creating, I want to be able to give them benefits. Maybe a 401k, maybe a 401k with matching. Maybe I want to send them on trips. Maybe I want to do this. Maybe I want to do that. Maybe I want to do the other. But anything I want to do, I want to make sure that people know that they're going to get these types of things when they come and they work with me, or for me, or around me. And then, of course, like I was saying, earlier, this is a long-term game, right? So next thing I want to do is I want to plant my flag. I want to establish my location. I want to improve that location, maintain it, and then expand using the same formula that I did with my first commission. I'm going to keep on doing that, keep on splitting it up and splitting it up and splitting it up until I get to where I want to be. Then make sure that location is nice, make sure it has everything it needs, and then maintain it, making sure that it's sustainable for a long term, and then expand, and then just keep doing that over and over and over. I'm gonna bring more to you, but I wanted to make sure to get that part at least out because it was on my mind right now, and I feel like I'm on a roll. I feel good. I'm ready to get to work here, and not to work. I'm ready to make the most of my opportunities today. In about another 20-25 minutes, I'm gonna head on over, and we're gonna rock this day. We're gonna continue to be getting better and better. We're gonna continue to listen to audiobooks. We're gonna continue to practice our speech, how we carry ourselves, our presentation, everything. So that being said, if you like what you hear, like, share, and subscribe. I do appreciate you, and anytime you like these videos, anytime you comment, it helps the algorithm, so more people who need to hear this information can, or more people that you want to hear this information, they can. So again, I appreciate your time. Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned for more, and we'll see you on the next round. All right, appreciate it.